But speaking of music not drying up, and surprisingly, a wealth of music, actually, okay? Let's talk about these two artists right here, bro. The first one being a person that I personally love, you know what I mean? Now, the world might hate, okay, but I personally love. That boy Aubrey Graham, Drizzy Drake, the sixth god. All right, you already know what the deal is. Look, okay, rumors is that he's releasing another album this year, bro. We're getting more Drake music this year, and apparently pretty soon. Apparently, the rumor is that it could be dropping in the next couple months. Some people speculate this June. Others speculate a little later in the summer. But in these next coming months, we might see another Drake album. So look, this album is going to apparently be called Iceman. He's been teasing it on his Instagram. I personally seen a couple of the promos that he's done for it. So the first one is that he posted tons of photos of this race car driver called Kimi Raikkonen, Makonnen.
Ain't no one not say that name.
But good, bro, I don't know, bro.
Hey, but good for you, Kimmy. Hey, good for you.
Bro, good for you, Kimmy. But look, apparently this dude's nickname is the Iceman, and he's a Formula One driver, right? So that was kind of like, you know, his nickname's the Iceman, album Iceman, you know what I'm saying? A little correlation. The next one was that he posted on his, he's been posting a couple things on his stories. I'm sure there's miscellaneous shit that you chronically online niggas could pull up, okay? But
we don't be
I
online.
don't got the...
We go to school. We go to school.
Dead ass. But he posts on his Instagram a picture, like a little collage of pictures, and then he posted in the caption, Iceman. So that's another one, right? We go to his plot twist account, which you don't got to be chronically online because I know about his spam account. You feel me? But look, his plot twist spam account, 100 gigs, right? What's on 100 gigs? We look down. It's Iceman, right? A folder with some music on it, and it's called Iceman. Okay. He pulls up on the Aiden Ross stream. Okay. Pulls up on Aiden Ross. What type of sweatshirt is he wearing?
What does he have on his head?
I don't know.
Is that a wave cap?
Look. Here's the thing.
I do know he got rid of his. He did get rid of his braids.
But the thing is that he got the braids right back. You can see it right here.
Is that
zoom in? It's the braids right there. So I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Okay,
he got the braids back.
Hey, post the comment that is on his head, bro. He might be putting me on to some. Hey,
that boy got a wave cap. I'm pretty sure this is a wave cap.
I think it is
like
too.
I'm 1,000. It's a wave cap, but the thing is that it makes no sense because you got the braids on. So you might as well just throw a silky on it. But
literally,
that's just me. Then Drake posted a picture of an ice machine from a Canadian company called the Iceman.
Okay.
And this might actually be another one, little double entendre. I don't know. Maybe one of the viewers looked this up.
Ice right there. That says Iceman right there. That's what it says.
Well, no. I already said that. Like, this is the Iceman part. But, like, this racing thing could be his, like, racing thing. So it's like a double, like, white sweatshirt, Iceman, the Iceman's race team on it. Like,
this is for sure a Drake album that's in the works. So I guess
that's exactly what I'm saying. I feel like he's alluding to it. I feel like this is a little tease.
Top Gun dude named Iceman. Okay.
Yep. So I think that we're gonna see another Drake album this year.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that?
Honestly, here's the thing, right? And I might be in the minority with this one, but I feel like some sexy songs. I felt like that was a good album. I felt like that was actually a good album.
I thought it was just good.
I
like Nokia.
I thought it was a good album.
Seeing Towers.
I like Die Trying.
Give Me a Hug.
I like Greedy. I like Give Me a Hug. I like Small Town Fame.
I do like Spider-Man and Superman. That's my hot take.
I do like it.
I think it's a little cool.
Spider-Man, Superman, that's good.
I didn't like Party
on
the album. That's just my opinion. I thought he had his moments, but I thought the mixing for him was a little off. But
I feel like there wasn't enough Party.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like there wasn't enough Party.
It felt like a Drake album that had a bunch of Party Next Door features, but
as opposed to a collab album, like you go to his with Future and it's like a genuine collab album.
Oh, definitely.
But with Party, it's
Savage.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely his weakest.
Yeah, I felt like there wasn't enough. Yeah, it is his weakest collab, but I mean, I fucked with it though.
There's some songs I liked on it, but not because Party was on the album. No offense, but
facts, bro. But I mean, how do you feel about it? I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I'm
curious what kind of Drake are we getting on this album? If we ain't getting R&B Drake, I don't think it's gonna be R&B Drake. I wonder if it's gonna be you know what Drake I low key want to see back. I want to see Drake back in his bag experimenting with shit. I kind of want to see like a more life kind of Drake. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit of R&B with some rap.
A little bit of Jamaican. You know how he be with that Jamaican shit?
A little bit of trap. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see him play around. I want it to be
playlist.
Short.
Like a playlist.
Yeah.
Instead of necessarily an album. Maybe a curated like he did with More Life.
Or we could go into like a direction where the album's shorter. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, please be around 13 tracks. I don't think we need a 20-track Drake album. That's just my opinion. I don't think we need that. I would like a more concise listen around 40, 50 minutes. More concise, more effort put in.
I agree.
What are some features you want to see on that? What are some features?
Honestly, some features. So I kind of want to see a feature with Central C. That's one that I kind of want to see.
I can see that.
Feature.
I can see that.
And I feel like it's a realistic one. And I only say that because I'm also trying to be realistic. Like, I can name any artist, right? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like Central C could honestly make an appearance. Because I did see a snippet of Drake at a concert, and he was, like, you know, showing love to Central and all that other shit. And, like, I mean, obviously that doesn't mean that, you know, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, he has been hanging around Central C. You know he's dabbled in a UK bag before, right? If he's going to do this little hodgepodge of, like, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that ass album, right? Why not put on a little UK, right? Like he did with Dark Lane Demos, a little War, right?
Or that one song, Demon Time.
Don't do it, right? For real. But, like, get a little Central C on.
I think, though, I would want to see Sedge come into his world. Because I think we've seen Drake in that world. I'm not saying he's bad in that world, but I think I want to see Sedge come into his world a bit. I think Sedge is a good feature. I'm thinking more on the lines of, I would like to see maybe Drake team up with because the rumors Drake squashed the beef with Future. I think if Drake Future song would go crazy in the big 2025.
Yeah.
I think it would go crazy. I think that's an insta hit.
Yeah, bro. I agree.
Insta
hit. I agree. And especially because Metro said that he doesn't actually have beef with Drake. Or like it was, you know, whatever, it's dead, whatever, it was just for props. I forgot what he said. He said some shit along the lines of that. A beat produced by Metro with Future and Drake, bro. I'm telling you.
That would dominate the charts for months, bro. I mean, they haven't had a hit since Way Too Sexy. And before that was Life Is Good?
Yeah.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
And honestly, I kind of do want to see Savage back on a feature. Now that I think about it, I do kind of want to see Savage.
I think we can chill with Savage and Drake. I think we can.
Okay.
I got my feel of that on.
I kind of want to see a Savage feature. I also want to see...
I want to see another Cole feature. Another Cole feature would be nice.
Interesting. I feel like... What? Oh, yeah. I was about to say Thug, but bro, have you seen the music Thug's been snippeting recently, bro?
It's rough. I still think
this dude might go a Bobby Shmurda route on us, bro. I'm being so dead ass.
He still be dropping bangers with the features, though. His feature game hasn't lost a step.
That is true. Like, god damn, bro. Did you hear the new? He said like cowabunga in the fucking lyrics, bro. Are you serious with me right now?
But I also think a lot of people are kind of. The music's bad.
It's bad.
Thug ain't never been a lyricist though. Let's not act like he was. He never has been.
True.
Drake and Wayne. We haven't seen a Drake and Weezy song.
I don't think it's not gonna happen.
Bro. It's not gonna happen. But it's been such a long time since we've seen those two team up. It's been since. What's the last Drake and Weezy song? Was it
Sea and Green?
Was it us? That don't count.
What, bro? Come on.
Count. That was off.
Come on, the big three.
that was off of a song that had already been out, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking about Nicki's beaming Scotty.
Let me take this Balenciaga mask off and ask y'all who asked y'all. Yeah, nah.
I think that song had already been out. I think that's a real old song, bro. Drake and Nicki. No, we did see that though. We have seen that recently. You don't like Nicki. Oh, I like Nicki.
I thought, here's the thing. I fuck with Needle, right? Okay, obviously they have other shit, right? But I'm talking recently, right? They made a song called Needle. I fuck with it. I think it's a great summer vibe. I played that shit when I was in the Virgin Islands. That shit's a vibe, okay? But damn, bro. I feel like Nicki kind of fucked that song up a little bit. I feel like she kind of fucked it up. Like, it was like a, if these diamonds in my head can't weigh me down, right? And you just vibing, and then she comes in, I can take that, I can say that, come and lay back, on my way back. And it's like...
I agree. She is definitely the weaker part, but I think... But Nicki can still go on features, though. She really...
That's
true. You gotta get her in her body, and she can really... Yeah,
I just feel like...
She can really go
she's crazy. Not bullshitting. I feel like then I would be like, okay.
I don't know
who else, bro.
We're not
I can't really name.
We're not gonna see it, bro, but... Drake and Cardi.
Okay.
Drake and Uzi.
Oh, okay. Uzi been on some weird shit. I don't know if I would want to see Uzi.
He do be on some weird, but I'm just saying. Drake and...
I feel like...
Drake and like a Trippie Redd. They haven't had a song in a minute. Drake and Trip.
Okay.
I'm just throwing out features because that I would want to see. I mean... I don't want to see features that Drake's been doing. Like, I don't want to see maybe a Lil Baby. Lil Baby, he had a song with Baby.
I don't want to see no Lil Baby, bro. I don't want to see no Lil Baby.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do not like Lil Baby at all, bro. At all.
I don't think there's anybody else, but I'm thinking 13 tracks, get about like four features on it. 4 features, not including producers.
Bro, honestly, and I know you're gonna disagree, but honestly, I want to see a little bit of, if it's a summer-ish album, I want to see some house vibes on this album, bro. And I want to see Drake work with some house people, bro. Some genuine house people.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
I feel like if he had like 1 or 2 tracks, like 1 or 2 house tracks on this album, and he genuinely worked with like, I don't know, some people.
Well, some of the songs I feel like that would be fine. What's the album called?
Honestly, never mind.
They weren't that bad. Yeah. There's some of them weren't that bad. You want my honest opinion? It was just the mixing, bro. It was just the mixing on the vocal.
The mixing is a little off.
Yeah,
at times.
I just think it wasn't. It didn't get enough time in the oven. I think if honestly, never mind, took a little bit longer. If it took like a little bit longer, it would have came out better.
Yeah, and I also feel like he needs to. I feel like here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Gordo as a producer, and I also don't have a problem with him as like a DJ or a house person. But I feel like Drake needs to this is where he needs to veer off and find a different producer in that genre to work with. I mean, I don't know the situation. Maybe Gordo signed to OVO. Maybe there's a whole thing.
He signed to OVO.
Okay. Because I'm like, maybe there's a whole thing.
You still don't put on for your people, though. You still don't put on for niggas in OVO, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
you still don't put on for OVO like that. No disrespect. I'm just saying there are niggas in OVO that you signed to your little OVO sweatshop and you ain't touched your precious jeweling forever, bro.
I feel like some of that though can be the artist though.
Well, you signed trash rappers.
That is true.
You signed trash rappers. I'm sorry.
With Conan. Yeah.
Well, McConan was just a one-hit wonder. He was never gonna be anything.
Bro, Smigs is not it to me, bro. Smiley, he's just not it to me.
No.
Party. But then again, I feel like Party wanted to take the backseat role. He said in an interview that he wants to be like a backseat type of person, that he's not trying to be like this.
Oh, Party would have been. Party could have been. He would have been.
Bro, that's what I'm saying,
He would have been Bryson Tiller before Bryson Tiller. He really was Bryson Tiller before Bryson Tiller. Like, he really was.
Bro, all of his bangers are in the vault for no reason. Have you ever heard Unreleased Party? It's like now you got bangers on your discography, but bro, when you go to the vault and you listen to Party, it's like, damn.
I'd be disappointed sometimes in the music he does decide to drop, though, because that is true. I had heard a little bit of his vault, not a whole lot, but I've heard a little bit of it. It's fire. But you know what I'm saying? Good. But it's the stuff he actually decides to drop, I'm like, but I feel like a lot of Party next door's problems that he just doesn't let his stuff marinate enough, bro. You gotta.
You don't think so?
Some of the vocal mixing be like
off.
Yeah, and then he don't work with nobody. I would like to see Party actually work with not rappers.
That is true.
Some R&B people. Can you work with Summer Walker?
Bro, but the thing is that the R&B scene is just in such a weird spot because it's like the niggas that were in the game are either getting into legal trouble, raping, you know what I mean?
Trey Songz.
Yeah, for real. Weird people, or they just don't drop. You know what I mean? It's like crazy to me. And then they just don't drop. They'll be in their prime and then they cease to make music. And then when they decide to come back, they're washed. And it's like, bro, like, where's Jaquise? where's
Giveon, bro?
Giveon, bro. And it's just like,
Ryan ain't dropping 2 years. Where you at, son?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And this is my favorite genre, but I'm seeing all these top dogs in the genre not drop. And I'm like, dang.
But even from the women's side, I don't think the women, like Summer Walker's falling off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro.
She's falling off.
Yeah.
She hasn't been it since 2019. And then we get to like, they don't even consider SZA pop R&B no more, which is some bull crap, bro. That's some bull crap because her and The Weeknd are very much still R&B. But I'll let that sit. It's another thing. SZA Drake on another song. I mean, I know we got two, but can we get another one? Can we get another one?
I do want a little SZA Drake, bro. But I also want to see Drake work with like, bro, like do some shit like you did on More Life, where you find these like underrated vocalist.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, find this like underground, underrated vocalist. Like get together or whatever. Get it together. That one. You need me to get that together so we can get together. That song.
Or him work with Janae.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm just still thinking of people, but like.
Yeah, Janae, just find some great vocalists.
Or Tinashe.
That would be another thing.
Tinashe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some people that he ain't worked with.
What's
Victoria
her name?
Monet?
Like something. Yeah, Victoria Monet.
Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
You know what? Another song that would go crazy. Yeah. If Drake teams up with Tory after he gets out.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be
generational.
That would be generational.
He be good if they drop a song. That'll be real good.
Bro. That would be, bro.
That might be.
I know that it would never happen, but that would be such a great collab album because they have
Drake backing him.
They have such good, like, I feel like they would feed well off each other because they're so versatile. Like, Corey can go in and spit. He can make those hard bangers. He can also do the R&B, get you in your feels, get your girl wet. Okay, he can dead ass. He can do the vibes. He can do the Jamaican shit. He can do it. He can do it all, bro. He's great with the melodies.
There's nothing Tory can't do. I mean, that's what they call Tory. That's what they call Tory a Drake clone. I don't think he a Drake clone, but if you say he a Drake clone with how versatile he is, then he's the best one.
He's the best one for real.